talk, everybody listen. Say hate, hate, hate cookie. Latest gossip, television shows, yeah, you know I'm spilling. Reading them documents, facts don't lie. Tune in, drop it in the chat, don't be shy. And let's talk about it. Welcome to Tater Tot Lane, come ride with me. Hot tea, real talk, yeah, that's the key. So tune in, let's talk about it.
Hey, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? I'm trying to put a little mousse on this hair so I can look a little refreshed. What's going on, y'all? Hey, what's Walt Diesel? Hey, y'all. Hey, Miss Cutie Pie. Oh, you missed the live yesterday, Miss Cutie Pie. I seen you in the comment section. Hey, Miss Mary White. Oh my God. Today, I swear on my life, Miss Mary, I was about to put an all-point bulletin out on you. Like, wait a minute, I see Miss Mary. I know I've been doing some other little stuff on your YouTube, but I'm like, where's Miss Mary at? Child. Hey, y'all, come on in here. Hey, Camera Growl. How you doing? Y'all, we got to pray for our Miss Mary. Give the prayers up. Get them prayers up for you. We praying for you, Miss Mary, okay? You'll be out of there soon. You will be out of there soon, okay? Whew. But thank you for checking in today, because I was like, where's Miss Mary at? Shoot. I was about to go in Terrence chat and see if I see you through his live chat replay. Shoot. Can't be out here. Okay. Missing in action. I be getting worried about y'all. Okay, what is going on, y'all? Y'all know we back at it today with round 2 of the GD lies, okay? He got another video. I guess he did an interview with Chris Como. Child. Hey, sweet essence. Come on in here, y'all. Come on in here. We have to keep this going because we have really huge content creators that's trying to cover this shit up, and every little person counts. Every little person counts, okay? If y'all see a caption for Nolan Wells, make sure y'all watch it. Y'all know the ops. Y'all know who the ops are. But if y'all see a channel that's in support and that's trying to support this young man's family to find out the truth and get justice for this young man, okay? And also, too, we cannot forget about Carmelo Anthony, okay? These people have ruined his life, his family's life, his siblings' lives, you know, because they want to be racist bullies. And they mad that it didn't turn out well for them. So, yeah, so we have to, hey, just a Jersey Growl trying to be Mo. We have to get this word out and debunk all of the fucking lies. We have to debunk all of the lies. Hey, Miss Mary Jackson, because miss you too. Because if we don't stand for nothing, we will fall for anything. Okay, we can't let it happen. We can't let it happen because this could be us next. This could be us next. And I don't know if y'all know this or not, but your girl, okay, y'all know I was born in Mississippi, right? I was raised up here in the D, but I was born in Mississippi. And I've been up here since I've been 1 year old. So I was raised up here in the north, but up until I was maybe 12, you know, Mississippi was my home in the summertime because we just took road trips straight to Mississippi in the summertime, stayed with our family down there. And plus, you know, my dad and stuff, their family is still there in Mississippi. So, and it's right by Jackson. So, you know, your girl is from the country, okay? And my dad, even though like he doesn't live in Mississippi anymore, and he wasn't living in Mississippi after I was 1 year old too, but he still used to come from, you know, where he stayed at to come to Mississippi for the summers, you know, to see me. Okay, rehab. Okay. So that means you getting better. Okay. Whew. Okay, good. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all say our prayers for our Miss Mary for a swift healing soon. Okay? Get well soon. Because we can't be having it out here. Yeah, we're right there by Jackson. Yep. And I used to date a doctor. He lives there in Jackson, Mississippi. So, we got some ass. But yes, get in here and make sure that y'all are liking the video, and so it can get through the algorithm. Click on the reaction button so it can push the video through the algorithm, because they are on our head. They tagged my video too yesterday. Let me they tagged my video yesterday. I'm fighting it to see what's if they're gonna put it back up, you know, because monetization, full monetization, because they own that bush. Okay. But I want to show y'all what was in my comment section. Let me see if I could find a hyena. Right here. Let me share this. Because this is how they do their intimidation tactics. Okay. Y'all see this? Cynthia Butner. You are ignorant, and I hope you get sued. Y'all, she don't know who When Tay Talk is. Do she know how many times When Tay Talk been sued? You think this scared me? Child. You need to learn how to shut your mouth about something you don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, Cynthia, well, you know what you're talking about? Come on up on the panel. Cynthia. I should have pinned her comment. God forbid something happens to one of those boys. Something did happen to one of them. Their best friend, Nolan. Remember, Cynthia? Your raggedy batch? Do you remember Nolan Wells? Something did happen to one of them. And we're trying to find out what. And it comes back on you because of you running your mouth. Ain't these motherfuckers, for one, my other channel got 12,000 subscribers. They on a channel that got over 3 million subscribers. And if something happened to them, it's going to come back on me. I don't give a fuck. My conscience will be clear and I will be sleeping good at night. Hey, Miss Shar. Okay, and that's period. Your mouth is full of lies and stupidity. Child, I guess she told me. Look at her channel. This explains it all. Yeah, it looked like is your kid's father one of your siblings or a close relative? Because your funny daughter looks funny. Cynthia. Yeah, your funny daughter looks funny as fuck, but it's no laughing matter. She actually looks like her father is also her uncle or her brother. And her brother. Is given inbred. Okay, so please stay your ass out my comments, Cynthia. You can sue these nuts because I don't give a fuck. Girl, I have been sued by better, Cynthia. You better look at my damn track record. That shit don't scare me. Yeah. Just a mess. Let's move on to part 2 of this lie interview. Okay. Let me speed this up. And let me come back here and let me give y'all fair use. Hey, Miss Kelly Davis, how you doing? Get in here. Make sure y'all hitting the like button on y'all way in, okay? So we can push the videos through the algorithm. And let's give my fair use. Now we gonna get into the okay. Pair. Oops. Let me take the fair use off. Okay, there we go. Wait, is it gonna go off? Yeah. Fair use trying to stay up there just to let a dumb mofo know. Okay? Shit. Hey, lies and more lies. Welcome back. We back with the lies. Okay. Officer Teddy Ruckus.
You know, obviously, before this happened, I would assume you're living a regular life. Young guys being in college, you know, having a typical experience.
Oh, wait.
Like even going out. You know.
Wait, this is the wrong one. I thought I had the right one up here. 1 second.
Cito, if we have a dead body on the boat. I mean, why would we call the Coast Guard? You know, why would we call Cito if we have a dead body on the boat? I mean, why would we call the Coast Guard? You know, why would we do the things we did if we know we killed somebody?
You don't hear about the pool party because it was on June 27th. You don't hear about anything else that was mentioned. Thousands of lies. And now, oh, the audio comes back and all of a sudden we can hear Nolan yelling in the background, screaming, you know, we're screaming about how he's dead. That's just a complete lie.
If you just murdered your best friend.
Nolan wasn't yelling in the background, Bart. I mean, Warren. I mean, Bobcat. Y'all motherfuckers was yelling in the background.
On an island. The dumbest thing you could do would be to call the Coast Guard.
What is your thoughts on that phone call to Cito? Some people have gone out and done enhancements to the audio, and in doing that, created a transcript manually. It doesn't appear that the transcript was derived from an automated system or have any, in my opinion, real integrity with it. What are your thoughts?
If it didn't have any real integrity with it, why the fuck did TMZ post it? And you also, I think, posted it. But why would they have it on the Mississippi damn website? Why would they have this call on the Mississippi website if it wasn't to be trusted? Hey, my Miss Bridget J. Uno momento. Thank you, Miss Bridget J, for the $5 super chat. I had to stop work and run out of the bushes because Krusty Cynthia needs to know that I don't play about my tape. Period. She don't know. Miss Bridget, she don't know. She don't know us. She gonna find out.
All I really wanna see is us. I don't really need a D, I need us. All a bad bitch need is us.
And thank you for popping out. Missed you, child. It's a mess. Cynthia coming in here trying to keep up some mess with us. Please.
First, you guys on the audio, and then I'll get to you, Ed, on how does.
But back to the point that I was saying, the audio was dropped to try to prove that they prove their innocence in some way, shape, or form. Okay, that to prove that they were sinking. Then, damn near immediately after they made that audio public, Cito put out call was canceled. Call was canceled. Please leave. Okay? Because call was canceled. So then when Chronicle speaks and Janetta enhance the video so you can actually hear what's going on in the background, because again, you can clearly hear them saying Nolan. Why would y'all be screaming Nolan's name, period, if he wasn't on the boat? I mean, that's clear above all. And damn it, Bart. I think we heard Wyatt or Warren's name. Somebody called one of their names. You can hear certain things without any enhancements. But now it's not credible. And how you going to ask them a question and then mention that it's not credible? So they're going to respond that it is credible? Their response is going to be adjacent to what the fuck you just said.
Could that be a defamatory area?
No.
The way it was produced. So what do you guys think about that? I'm doing that, created a transcript manually. It doesn't doing that, created a transcript. What is your thoughts on that phone call to Cito? Some people have gone out and done enhancements to the audio, and in doing that, created a transcript manually. It doesn't appear that the transcript was derived from an automated system or have any, in my opinion, real integrity with it. What are your thoughts first, you guys, on the audio, and then I'll get to you, Ed, on could that be?
You as the interviewer, why the fuck would we give a fuck about your thoughts? Ain't you supposed to be interviewing them?
A defamatory area, the way it was produced. So what do you guys think about that audio?
Well, I can go ahead and say that as you posted that clip of all of us on the boat, you know, as it's rolling, not rolling, but right there sitting in the water, Wyatt's on the phone with Cito in that clip. I mean, he's on the phone. Wouldn't you think that you would have seen no one on the bottom of on the floor or something, or scrambling around, or everybody in a pot, like in a small.
How is you cool? How is you cool? How is you cool? How is you cool? So we're supposed to think, y'all, and we got to keep in mind that the three line mice, they're damn near kids. They're under 20 years old. Remember when we was that young and we used to try to lie to our parents and shit like that about shit that, and now when our kids that's that age try to talk that shit to us, we'd be like, if you don't get your lying ass off my motherfucking face. Because who you playing with? Who are you talking to? Because you're lying. But when we was telling those lies, we thought that we really could convince somebody that we was telling the fucking truth. Somebody with some actual fucking sense and adult experiences. We thought at 18, 19, 20 that we can lie to some adults and have them and convince them that we was telling the fucking truth. That's what we're seeing before us. Because this shit right here is just silly as fuck. What is his name? What is the guy in the middle name? Jax. Jax. Do you think that we would think that y'all would even put that video clip out if it showed Nolan on the bottom of the boat, or showed Nolan any piece of the boat? Just like the Cito call. Y'all didn't have nothing to say about the Cito call when it first came out because it helped try to prove that y'all was innocent. It went for y'all until motherfuckers sliced and diced it and got to enhancing it. Now all of a sudden it's not credible. Now all of a sudden it's fake. So was the part at the end, was that fake with Wyatt's granddaddy told the captain said Wyatt's granddaddy just fucking called him and told him to cancel it while y'all are actively saying to the dispatcher, because y'all own the boat, that y'all were actively sinking? So at the same time, the grandfather is saying, don't go out there. They just bullshitting. They just out there on the bullshit. Don't send nobody. But y'all are actively on a fucking call with them because y'all sinking in 31 feet of motherfucking water. And we're supposed to believe that y'all would not put a clip out here that had Nolan anywhere in the motherfucker. And the clip is 3 motherfucking seconds. How long was y'all on that call? How long was y'all on that boat? More than damn 3 seconds. And like Trent Out Loud said, hey, Miss Daisy, I don't even believe that that's a video. I don't even think that's a video. I think that's a picture that they made live from an iPhone. But I want to go back to that boat because so this is Wyatt, right? He's supposed to be on the phone, right? The lady asked him, how far is the water up? How the fuck you don't know if you in this bitch sinking? And what we don't see is any motherfucking water on this bitch either. Let me make this bigger. Let me just make this bigger. Let me remove the comment, the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. But let me make this bigger. Y'all let me know if y'all see any water on that boat. Do y'all see any water on the boat? Any water on this boat? The lady asked him, how far is the water coming up? He's on the phone and he's looking down. This boat look clear. I don't see no water. Let me go back a little pinch because how they're even bringing this up as if this is supposed to prove something. It also proves, what it proves is that y'all motherfuckers wasn't in a panic for sinking on this boat. Y'all wasn't in a panic for somebody sinking.
It was produced. So what do you guys think about that audio?
Well, I can go ahead and say that as you posted that clip of all of us on the boat, as it's rolling, not rolling, but right there sitting in the water, Wyatt's on the phone with Cito in that clip. I mean, he's on the phone. Wouldn't you think that you would have seen no one on the bottom of on the floor or something, or scrambling around, or everybody in a pot, like in a small space on the boat looking at him or something? I mean, that.
And y'all will post a video. Y'all will post a video of him scrambling around to prove that y'all didn't do it. Or would you fucking post a video of a part that he wasn't on, or that you can't visibly see him on? Or another question I have is, who the fuck was recording that? Because y'all act like that's a photo op. Y'all out there shooting the breeze. Y'all are shooting the breeze. Nobody looks panicked. Motherfuckers standing on the boat and everything.
As you posted that clip of all of us on the boat,
You
you
see
know,
all
as it's
that
rolling, not rolling, but
it don't look like they're urgently trying to get water off the boat or plug the boat up or do whatever to the boat. This motherfucker standing on the edge of the fucking boat. This person sitting down. I think this Katie. Like, and who is recording this? Because you see space right here. Let me make this big again. You see space right here between the boats. So who the fuck is recording them? For one. Hey, did him. Hey, Miss Prince. Yeah, they looking down at something, Miss Daisy, but they want to convince us that they wasn't. But again, too, they haven't provided any type of metadata to show the date and time that this video was recorded. Why the fuck, if y'all were over there sinking and Barton was on the boat next to y'all, why would somebody be recording y'all while y'all sinking and in a panic because y'all sinking on this fucking boat? Again, I think they were hopping over on boats, you know, hopping back and forth on boats. And I think the more people that came on one of the boats was saying, you know, was realizing that Nolan wasn't just passed out, but he was deceased. And that was the panic that we heard, because we didn't hear any panic from them sinking. Like, oh my God, tell them to hurry the fuck up. We're sinking. We're going down. You're not going down because Bart got a boat right next to y'all. So y'all ain't that motherfucking scared. And then he ended up towing y'all. Y'all said. So what the fuck was that about? And also, too, what I want to know is if somebody was from another boat was recording y'all on this boat, okay? Somebody else was recording y'all from this other boat while y'all were actively sinking, when we don't see any fucking water on this boat, okay? That's what we don't see. But if y'all were actively sinking and somebody was just going to record y'all, that means that motherfucker record every damn thing. So where's the recording that of them fights that y'all said broke out on the island between Warren's little fucking damn Thundercat looking ass brother and Tristan Boomhauser from King of the Hill? Tristan Boomhauser. Where the fuck is the videos of those fights at? Let us see that shit. Because this person, if they gonna record y'all sinking, they gonna record every motherfucking thing. They gonna record more than just y'all sinking. They gonna record everything that popping off, they recording. If they gonna record y'all over there sinking, they recorded them fucking fights and shit too. So let's get to that. Drop them motherfucking receipts.
right there sitting in the water. Wyatt's on the phone with Cito in that clip. I mean, he's on the phone. Wouldn't you think that you would have seen no one on the bottom of on the floor or something? Or scrambling around, or everybody in a pot, like in a small space on the boat looking at them or something. I mean, it's just so crazy to think that, why would we call CETO if we have a dead body on the boat?
Y'all pay attention to this lawyer, because he's giving them, you see how all of them are touching each other? This lawyer is giving them signals when they saying shit for them to shut the fuck up or pivot. The lawyer is giving a signal to Warren, and then Warren gives it to Jax, and then Morgan if Morgan says something. But the closest one to him, and that's the one that's doing the majority of the talking, it looks like it's Warren. Right, Miss Pris. Why they even doing interviews?
I mean, why would we call the Coast Guard? You know, why would we do the things we did if we know we killed somebody? And then another,
you ever heard of Scott Peterson? Jax, lawyer, Ruckus, Thundercat, future serial. Have y'all ever heard of Scott Peterson? Chris Watts? Remember men that they killed their own fucking wives, pregnant and all, and was out the head of the search teams. Why would they go looking for their wives when they know they had killed them? Huh? So people could think they didn't do it. Let's move on.
following up on that is, why aren't we in jail yet? I mean, we're not geniuses. We can't.
To say what you would want to say to people regarding.
We know you're not fucking geniuses. And we all got that same question. Why the fuck y'all ain't in jail yet?
Yeah, we were scrambling around trying to get the boat fixed, put out. But you put out, Brandon, especially about the CETO call.
There's no way we could have done a murder. I mean, there's no way we could have. And then another following up on that is, why aren't we in jail yet? I mean, we're not geniuses. There's no way we could have done a murder. I mean, there's no way we could have covered it up, especially out there with that many people. Go ahead.
I think, especially about the CETO call, I think people, regardless of who it is going to believe what they want to hear. I think half these people, or not half these people, but some of these people you can't convince. Regardless, they're going to believe what they want to believe. If they want to believe that my friends and I had something to do with Nolan dying, then they're going to believe that regardless of what you put out. But you put out, Brandon, that a clip of the boat when Wyatt was on the phone with CETO, and it is boldly clear that Nolan was not on the boat with us. You can literally almost see down to the deck. And as you can see in that picture, everybody is completely casual while Wyatt's on the phone with CETO.
He just called it a picture. He just called it a picture, y'all. He just called that fucking thing a picture. So Trent Out Loud was not fucking tweaking or nothing. He said that was a fucking picture that they played the live to act like it was a recording. But it was just a picture. He just called it a picture.
Yeah, we were scrambling around trying to get the boat fixed.
Y'all motherfuckers weren't scrambling around for shit.
But the guys were, in the video, you can see me, I'm sitting on the bow. If there was someone dying on the boat, why would everybody just be sitting there waiting to either get towed in or...
Why would you be sitting on the fucking bow if the motherfucker is malfunctioning? Why would you be sitting on it? Jax, I think that's the only damn thing you done said that was fucking true, is that y'all not fucking geniuses. Now, y'all said y'all had a bow, y'all bow was malfunctioned, and it wasn't getting the water out. So how the fuck did why was you sitting on it? Why would you be sitting on it? And again, y'all, I don't see any water on that boat. Do anybody see any water on the boat? Put a 1 in the chat if you see water on the motherfucking boat.
or in the first place, like Jack said, why would Wyatt call Cito? It's crazy.
We want to know why Wyatt called Cito. We got that same question because y'all wasn't sinking. Maybe for an alibi to act like y'all was fucking sinking. Look how stupid they look. Look at that fucking attorney. He shouldn't have even had them fucking sit on this fucking doing that. He shouldn't have had them talking, period. Which means that their only purpose is to change public perception because it don't look like nobody on them is doing shit. Hey, political junkie. Nobody of authority is going to be doing shit with their asses. So they want to try to put this stuff out so people can shut the fuck up talking about it, but we not. We not.
The reason we turned down Coast Guard is why would we call Coast Guard if Cito could pull us in? But we fixed the boat and we ran into.
But the Coast Guard could pull y'all in and their emergency. You don't call an Uber if you having a fucking heart attack. You call 911 so they can send an ambulance. Both of them can take you to the fucking hospital, but you're having an emergency, which is hence why you would call 911 because the emergency vehicle can get there. The Coast Guards could get there in the emergency quicker than Cito because Cito is going to be like an Uber. They taking requests in and they going out to help people. Y'all said y'all were actively sinking. And if Bart was right there taking pictures of y'all, why the fuck again? Why the fuck he just didn't pull y'all up or put the motherfucking people that's on y'all boat off of that boat since that bitch was sinking? Exactly. Everybody got them looking like criminals, Walt, except them and their actions.
We're by you, and that's it. The Cito call was completely enhanced, and these people just want to believe what they want to hear, and that's exactly what they're doing. So it's just crazy to me that people have tried to twist this and twist the audio. When we came out with the first interview, it debunked half these lies, and now you don't hear about any of it. You don't hear about.
Y'all didn't debunk a fucking thing in no other video. Who did y'all debunk them lies to? The sheriff them in Mississippi? I still want to know why this creepy ass attorney is sitting here like this. He looked like Humpty off of fucking Puss in Boots.
The pool party, because it was on June 27th. You don't hear about anything else that was mentioned. Thousands of lies. And now, the audio comes back, and all of a sudden we can hear Nolan yelling in the background, screaming, we're screaming about how he's dead. That's just a complete lie. And it's another lie to push this narrative that people don't want to turn down. It's insane to me.
Sorry to interrupt. I know you're enjoying this incredible interview. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and also join our
Ruckus, get a fucking hairline. Who be cutting your damn hair? Your shit look like a fucking ocean wave and shit. Look at how the fucking ridges and shit. Who fucked your shit up?
program. Let's get back to the interview. And if you guys could say one thing to naysayers out there, in your opinion, that are naysayers, I would give you, I don't know, a 30-second opportunity to say what you would want to say to people regarding what you're saying on lies that have been told about you. And I can start here and we'll go all the way down to what you add. But Morgan, if you could had an opportunity to have this projected to everybody in the United States of America, many people who have made statements about you and about what occurred that day, what would you say to them? Like just a 30-second, this is what you would want to convey.
I mean, first I would say that, I mean, it's proven in evidence that they're all lies. I think that.
What's been proven in evidence? So everybody else lying beside y'all, when y'all the ones got the initiative to fucking lie, we ain't got no initiative to lie about the shit. Y'all do, because y'all trying to stay y'all sorry asses out of damn jail.
That most of these people are just going to, I say most of these people, a lot of these people that have posted stuff out there, they've just been lies backed by no evidence. And if I had one thing to say to them, I'd say do your research before you go out saying something that's not true, that could hurt someone. Just do your research. I mean, it's easy. All you have to do is just scroll like they do all day long and find the evidence that's right in front of their face. And
Morgan, how is you cool? How is you cool? How is you cool? That's exactly what motherfuckers been doing, and y'all been saying y'all gonna sue them. This is exactly what we've been doing. Is the evidence that's coming out, we've been dissecting it and going through it. And it ain't adding up to what the fuck y'all words are saying. Y'all words are not fucking evidence. Because it contradicts other things that y'all own selves have put out. Even with the picture. Let's say if the picture was from June 27th. Why the fuck did the person post it on the 4th? So what did they want people to think? Because I don't believe they posted a rest in peace Nolan.
I mean, it'll prove its own facts. I could say do the proper research. Sort through all the lies. I mean, and a lot of these stuff, like you can just tell straight off the bat it's lies. And for one, it's defaming us, and for two, it makes you look like a dummy. I mean, like, you're just saying stuff, just pulling it out of who knows where, and you just look like an idiot on your phone making this TikTok or whatever. Do your research, man. Like, if you can't simply do that, don't get on your phone and start making a video.
It's just kind of concerned me with like how people have the time of day to just make up complete lies out of something that they have no evidence of and to post on social media to put other people down. It's insane to me, like how like just people push this and want to make this a story that it's absolutely not. I don't know what happened to Nolan. My friends don't know what happened to Nolan, but
then why are we here? Because the premise of this video here is he said we was going to find out what happened to Nolan. So if y'all don't know what the fuck happened to Nolan, why the fuck are we even having this interview? And again, we don't need the three of them to go down the line and say the exact same motherfucking thing. That's why y'all don't have any defamation lawsuits, because y'all know that people is not defaming y'all. And these lies right here won't hold up in no fucking court. Because they don't match up with shit. Asking, well, why we not in jail? That don't mean you're not fucking innocent. Well, will we call Cito? Will we call Cito if we had a dead body on the boat? Yeah, you would call them to create an alibi because the call was canceled. Well, will we call the Coast Guard? You didn't call the Coast Guard when you were supposed to be calling fucking Coast Guard. Why would you call the Coast Guard when Nolan was missing? When the last time y'all seen him, he was on land. And with a girl, hugged up, having a good time. How y'all ain't know he was defaulting to some damn puss? Why would you call the Coast Guard and then they find him in the water? So do that make sense? How did you know he was in the water? Why would that be your first thing to call the Coast Guard? Instead of the millions of people thousands of people that y'all seen on the island that day that could have possibly brought Nolan back.
People to come around and say, oh, this happened for a fact, and I know this, and there's no telling me otherwise, then that's just stupid. You have no, like, half these people that are saying all these crazy things on the internet, those lies have already been debunked. There's evidence supporting this is a lie. Like, why are you still saying this? These people just have no idea what they're talking about. And it's very clear because a lot of these people just speak without thinking and post stuff without thinking. But at the end of the day, it just looks really stupid on their page and whatever they're posting on. But it's just sad. Like, people really take the time out of their day to post a bunch of BS lies on a bunch of 19 and 20-year-olds who have never done anything to hurt anyone. And
is this fucking attorney on something? Is he cool? Like, why are you over there twitching like that? And unfold your damn flabby ass fucking arms over there looking like a drumstick.
Loved their friend. Like, I love that man more than anybody. And like, so did all of my friends. And it's absolutely horrible that these people want to come on and push this narrative that we had something to do with this or we killed our best friend. It's just sick to me, Brandon. And that's it.
Yeah.
Well, this might be too long, but I have a few things I need to add. First of all, with respect to Warren, if you just murdered your best friend on an island, the dumbest thing you could do would be to call the Coast Guard, to call a federal law enforcement agency and tell them, hey, can you guys go out and check out this island and look for Nolan Wells?
I'm gonna have to go back to Cynthia that was in my comments cussing my ass out. Cynthia, is this the attorney you said was gonna sue me or when Tay talk? That you wanted to sue when Tay talk? Because you must not know about me. You must not know about me. Cynthia, this dumbass motherfucker, this who you talking about to sue me? Yeah, I'm gonna keep running my motherfucking mouth.
Well, that's exactly what Warren did. Warren called the Coast Guard. And that is one of many very compelling facts. He got back and he called the Coast Guard. Does that sound like a guilty man to you? All right, now these are...
Yes. A guilty man trying to cover his tracks? Yes. Because again, why is he calling the Coast Guard? How did he know Nolan was in some water? Because the Coast Guard handle water emergencies. So why would he call the Coast Guard to go looking for him? We're not clear.
All-American young men, incredible young men. And they did a lot more than just that. I won't go through all of it now, but they did a lot of heroic things after the fact, and they did the best they could.
What heroic things? Calling fucking a Coast Guard is heroic? He didn't save his fucking life. So when does that any of those activities become heroic? You dumb fuck. When did those things become heroic? And what other heroic things that they done that you won't fucking mention? Why not mention them? Because there is none. You can't even fucking mention them. If you think calling the Coast Guard for a motherfucker that you probably had on the fucking boat on land already to look for them. Wow, that's genius. That's genius. That's something that other murderers haven't thought about. How many motherfucking people report people's missing that they done fucking already killed? Can we get those statistics? Can we get those statistics of people that have been found guilty of murdering people that they didn't actively try to help look for and all this shit that they done reported missing? Yeah. What's that percentage? Genius.
And they tried for their dear friend. All of their actions are the actions of innocent men, not guilty men. And again, they're categorically complete.
Because y'all said that? Look how Warren pencil face ass looking. His nose look like a cheese block.
And totally innocent. All right, but that's not the end of it. I'll say this again. If you lied, you won't be able to hide. If you lied, you won't be able to hide. And you're going to be held accountable. And if you lied about these fine young men, these good Ocean Springs people, you're going to be held accountable. You're going to be sued. I tell you, there are going to be lawsuits because we have already identified some of the worst offenders.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Because if you had identified them, you will already have that paperwork sent out to them. Again, this is nothing but a fucking scare tactic. You're not intimidating anybody. Everybody, like, you can't prove that people is just making shit up. None of this shit is made up. And if it is, the Mississippi Marina thing put it out, not us. So who you gonna sue? You identified them? Dispute that cancellation of that sea fucking tow call. That's not the actions of an innocent person to lie and say that they were fucking sinking and they wasn't.
And It may have felt good for them in the moment, instant gratification, sugar high. They got their sugar high. But long after that sugar high wears off, they're going to find themselves in court, and it's going to be excruciatingly painful. The only thing I can say about that is it won't be quite as painful as what they did to Morgan, Jax, and Warren.
So Ed, I got one question for you, because the way you guys articulate the defamation, obviously, if someone puts out online lies, knowingly and intentionally do them, knowing that they're lies, in part, that's a part of the defamation. But is the racial component? Because when someone goes out and says things without evidence, projecting that this was a racial encounter, is that a part of this defamation, or does that not count as far?
That's people's fucking First Amendment right to free speech and they fucking opinion, you asshole. You know that shit. What were you doing when you were supposed to be a damn police officer?
Or is your tactics on defending them or defending their honor, I guess, in this situation?
They don't have no.
Well, one thing that we're never going to do is we're never going to speculate, and we're never going to guess like some other folks who got their sugar highs and are sucking up all the oxygen in the room for now, and they'll have their day in court. But we can talk about what might motivate people. And I won't talk about any particular people because I'm not inside their head right now. But I can tell you that racism for profit is a major factor here. And we don't have to name names. But racism.
Who's being racist? Hey, Miss Lovely BB. Hey, nice to see me. Hey, TB. Hey, Syracuse basketball 23, period. This is ridiculous. Again, if you had so many, you're a lawyer. So if you had all this shit together, these people would have this shit. You wouldn't be on here talking this bullshit. These people will already be ready to go to court.
For profit, generating outrage for profit. In the end, it's all about money. And we don't even have to think about whether the racism that these people are talking about is real or fake or anything like that. It's racism for profit.
Hey, Miss Gloria. Like y'all do right now.
But when you have offenders who defame innocent young men, fine innocent young men, upstanding young men, it might be a constellation of motives.
This lawyer is giving creep vibes. He acting like a damn pervert. Why the fuck you keep referring to these boys as all that shit? Just call them damn young men. The fuck? What is all these endearing ass adjectives you adding on to their names? Like you got a crush on them. You in love with them or something? Shit. Thank you, Miss Bridget J. again for the $5 super chat. Perry Mason needs to tell his clients to start washing cars because a countersuit is a bitch. And you know that's all they gonna get is countersuit after countersuit after countersuit after countersuit. Bitches!
Check. All I really want to see is that. I don't really need a D, I need the. Check. All I really want to see is that. I don't really need a D, I need the. All a bad bitch need is that.
Period. Like, what the hell is wrong with him? Sitting out here putting out these idle threats. If you really had some cases against somebody, you would be on here with a list of names of people that you already done filed paperwork on or sent out cease and desists to. But no, you're on this damn Officer Ruckus channel spewing out more fucking lies and bullshit that you think people is about to believe because y'all motherfuckers said it and y'all ain't produced no motherfucking proof. Also too, Trent Out Loud also DM Officer Ruckus and asked him for the metadata for that video / picture that Warren just confirmed that it was a picture. And this motherfucker, Officer Ruckus tried to get him to do an interview with him, to interview him, instead of producing the metadata, because he asked it on TMZ too for the metadata. And he was like, so can you confirm that this video was taken at the time of the CETO call? So Harvey, drunk old hound dog looking ass gonna talk about something. That's what we have concluded. Concluded and confirmed it's two different motherfucking things. So no, they don't have the metadata, which means that more than likely that fucking picture / live picture / video that they trying to put off to us is full of shit, and it's not no motherfucker. It wasn't from that day, or it wasn't at, if it was at that time, they did it after they fucking faked that CETO call. To frame, to set the stage like they was just, you know, having a nice day out on the fucking boat, but they were sinking. Nobody on that boat looked in his stairs from sinking. And it wasn't any fucking water on the motherfucker. If it was supposed to be at the time that Wyatt was on the phone with fucking CETO. It's no water on the boat. Even if we seen water on the boat, why the fuck is he telling the damn CETO person that he don't know how far the water is?
Profit, animus, stupidity, ignorance. Maybe they just don't like evidence. See, we really like evidence here. Tyler Cox really likes evidence. I really like evidence. Morgan, Jax, Warren, we really like evidence. And that's the difference between.
And the public, we want some evidence too, motherfucker. Because y'all word don't mean a thing. It didn't mean a damn thing. And what are they all giggling and snickling for again? Because you on here talking shit like you scaring somebody. Everybody is laughing at y'all. Y'all look like some fucking clowns. Especially this damn attorney. Like, first of all, you're not their fucking attorney because you said they were your friends. Why are you friends with these damn kids? 18, 19, 20-year-old motherfuckers. Why? When did y'all become friends? They're even referring to Officer Ruckus as Brandon. First name basis. You're up here in a friend capacity. You're not up here as an attorney. So I don't even know why we would even be listening to him, because if he wanted to be taken seriously as an attorney, he would be up here dressed as the part. He would be dressed the part as a fucking attorney, not sitting up here looking like a common day ragamuffin.
The other guys and us. And we have evidence. We have the receipts. We have the goods. And we're going to be presenting it in court.
Why you ain't present that damn metadata? Because y'all could easily submit that and give that to Trent Out Loud, but Officer Ruckus didn't want to do that. He kept trying to spin around it and shit like that. He still ain't gave him. He got to ask them for it. What you got to ask them for it for? You said you seen it. Why wouldn't they give you the proof of it? Why wouldn't they give you the timestamp of it? They just showed you the shit and you just went with it. Well, what did you see? What did your shit say? When you seen it, the metadata, what did it say? Smarty. And if that's the easiest thing to prove. Show the fucking metadata for that damn picture / video of the time, date, location.
And I will say, once we present it in court, we're going to say, now you can't leave.
Do you think that the other side, because I've seen through social media,
it's not about race, but it's the other side. Hey, Tanya, it's the other side, but it's not about race. So what side are you talking about, Officer Ruckus?
that there's a preparation of lawsuits against the boys. Is there merit, according to your knowledge in this space, is there merit to pursuing lawsuits against them?
I am so glad you asked that question, because I can answer that question definitively and unequivocally. Anybody who sues Jax, Warren, or Morgan, they're going to end up paying our attorney's fees. Guaranteed. Any lawsuit, and I'm going to warn anyone right now, anybody who is thinking for 1 second about suing these fine young men, these good Ocean Springs people, you're going to pay their attorney's fees. You're going to lose. You're going to get annihilated. You're going to get crushed. You have nothing. And here's the beauty of it. We know you have nothing, because we actually have the evidence. We know what happened. And I'll just say it like this.
Did y'all just hear him? He said they have the evidence. They know what happened. Didn't I just say earlier in the interview that none of them knew what happened? They don't know what happened to Nolan? This is their attorney, allegedly. And there's an attorney supposed to be threatening people with lawsuits and for lawsuits that's threatening to who the fuck, what? Is that an ethics violation? I think that's an ethics violation. Because who the fuck are you talking to? What? If we think for 1 second of suing them, why the fuck would we sue them? For one, they're going to get annihilated. How you know the outcome of it? What they should be, who should be suing their asses is Katie Picklehead ass. Katie need to be suing their asses.
We have a pair of aces, and you have 2-7 offsuit.
So with all the negative that's going on, obviously there's been positive that I've seen that have come y'all's direction. I felt like when Warren came out and did the interview the first time, of course, a lot of people decided to say a lot of negative things, but then there's a tremendous amount of people that were very supportive and thankful that they had a chance to hear the other side. So what are y'all's thoughts and feelings on the other side of this, where people have been supportive? You know, kind of what are your thoughts on that? What have you experienced in that area?
I want to start off and just say that has helped us tremendously through this. One, mentally knowing that there are people on our side that are here to help and want to help and are actually helping with the online stuff. I want to say thank you to everybody who has made a video on the positive side of things and showing the actual facts and debunking a lot of false information and giving to the Gifts and Go. Yeah, that's another really big one. Thank you so much for that. Giving to the Gifts and Go. That means a lot, more than you could ever imagine.
Yeah, Morgan.
I just want to say thank you to all the people out there. I mean, I personally went through and looked at all the like. There's a prayer thing you can say a prayer on there, and I personally went through and looked at all the prayers, and I'm just really appreciative of all the people that I know that have our backs and have supported us through all of this. It's really helped us out.
That's right.
Oh, you know, obviously I want to give thanks. My friends and my family really appreciate it. I mean, it's hard to get by every day without having a group of people behind you.
But other people is using it for money.
It really helps my friend and I's, especially like mental side of things, you know, knowing that we have a community behind us. That
What the fuck about Nolan's parents? What about the community that should be around them? They're the one with the deceased son. Y'all just got the deceased best friend or brother. They have an actual deceased son. What about the prayers and shit for them? What about extending one to them right now?
is willing to stand for us and stand for the truth. And, you know, we can't thank him enough. Like, seriously, with, you know, like Morgan said, the prayers and just even the money and the gifts and go. It's a blessing from the Lord. And, you know, we can't thank everybody enough. Seriously, it's been more than enough. So
Ed, what are your thoughts on this? I know you see the outpouring of support for the boys. I know that obviously with your credentials, you're taking on this case, which is a huge undertaking, representing multiple young people in this, with so many people that you have mentioned that could be possibly going to get sued in this. So what would you like to say to the people?
He didn't mention no motherfucking body. He didn't mention any fucking body that he was suing because he know he can't sue no fucking body. And if he do, they're not gonna get annihilated. They're gonna reverse that shit. Uno reverse that shit on his ass, and he's gonna be paying for the shit.
People about this.
Well, the most important thing is that these three outstanding young men who are completely innocent are worth standing behind. It's worth standing behind them. It's worth supporting them, because these three gentlemen here, they're going to go out into the world and they're going to do incredible things for society, right? These are three young men who want to help people, and we're going to help people. They're just wonderful souls, wonderful human beings. So if you want someone to support, if you're looking for someone to support, and if you're looking for people who tell the truth and like evidence and common sense, you should support these guys, not the other guys who traffic in lies. All right. Now there's a Give, Send, Go page right? Those donations are very important. We have an incredible legal team. I'm very, very privileged to be working with Tyler Cox, right? So, but we're going to be bringing powerhouse lawsuits, absolutely powerhouse. But, right, it does require support, and any support is greatly appreciated. But there are also things that people can do that have nothing to do with money. All we're asking people to do is embrace reality, embrace common sense, and don't give in to your worst impulses. Do the research, read, look at the evidence, right? Start judging credibility and look at the respective motivations, the motives on both sides, right? On one side, you have some folks who maybe are not motivated by such great things. But what we have on our side and why you should support us, one word for you. My favorite word, which is virtue. We've got virtue, all right? We've got the honesty. We've got the integrity, right? We're doing the right thing here. Honesty, integrity. That's all.
They don't even look like they telling the fucking truth. And people that tell the truth, they don't have to go through all this extra ass theatrics and all this bullshit. It is what the fuck it is.
Honesty, integrity, and the truth. And those are very high virtues. And that's why you should support these incredible young men.
Well, thank you guys for agreeing to do an interview. I really, the purpose, and I think you guys can agree to this or lament to it, that the purpose is just to get the message out there. You know, I'm not an investigator in this case.
We know. Then why the fuck every time we turn around, your bitch ass is asking people to send you fucking evidence of shit? Like you a fucking investigator. You ain't never been one. And from this interview, you've never been a damn cop really for real either. Or you didn't take that shit serious.
I've done this for a living for a very long time. I know when
no, the fuck you haven't. You're not displaying it.
People are lying when they're not. And I want the world to know the only reason I'm even willing to talk to you guys is because you've shown through evidence that you've shown me and also through your character that you guys are trustworthy and you're at least in good faith telling me your side of the story. And so I just want to say thank you guys for doing the interview and good luck.
Thank you.
What the fuck is it a part 3? And if they so truthful and innocent and shit like that, why the fuck won't you just do a fucking interview with them live? So people can ask them, other people can ask them questions. Do a live interview. But you won't do that because you know you're fucking lying and being deceptive. That nobody is going to believe this shit. Girl, a straight clown show with a bunch of bozos. Yes! A straight clown show. This is a fucking circus. Sitting up here like it's at part 3. Where the fuck do you have so many damn parts? But everybody else is trying to use it race for money. And I need to let me look up this shit with this damn attorney because he done got on my damn nerves. He giving creepy as fuck. Whether a lawyer's threat is ethical depends entirely on how the threat is made, what consequences are threatened, and whether the underlying claim has legitimate legal merit. Permissible threats and actions. Legitimate demand letters. A lawyer may inform an adversary that their client intends to defend themselves, file a countersuit, or pursue lawful legal remedies if a dispute is not settled. Outlining legal litigation realities, warning a potential plaintiff about the financial costs, risk, and burdens of moving forward with a weak or meritless lawsuit is a standard part of adversarial negotiation. Unethical and prohibited threats. Threatening criminal prosecution, using the leverage of filing criminal charges to force a settlement or stop a civil suit is widely viewed as unethical coercion. Harassment and intimidation under rules like ABA Rule 4.4. Lawyers cannot use tactics that have no substantial purpose other than to embarrass, delay, or burden a third party. Bluffing, illegal, or impossible actions, threatening actions that the attorney has no legal right or intention to take, or threatening collateral damage like reporting immigration status or launching smear campaigns, crossing the line into extortion or professional misconduct. Let me go back. Let me go back here.
We have the receipts, we have the goods, and we're going to be presenting it in court. And I will say, once we present it in court, we're going to say, now you can't leave.
Do you think that the other side, because I've seen on through social media that there's a preparation of lawsuits against the boys. Is there merit, according to your knowledge in this space, is there merit to pursuing lawsuits against them?
I'm so glad you asked that question, because I can answer that question definitively and unequivocally. Anybody who sues Jax, Warren, or Morgan, they're going to end up paying our attorney's fees. Guaranteed. Any lawsuit, and I'm going to warn anyone right now, anybody who is
of lawsuits against the boys. Is there merit, according to your knowledge in this space, is there merit to pursuing lawsuits against them?
I'm so glad you asked that question, because I can answer that question definitively and unequivocally. Anybody who sues Jax, Warren, or Morgan, they're going to end up paying our attorney's fees. Guaranteed. Any lawsuit, and I'm going to warn anyone right now, anybody who is thinking for 1 second about suing these fine young men, these good Ocean Springs people, you're going to pay their attorney's fees. You're going to lose.
Damn. Okay, so I put what he just said in the Google thing, and it said the remarks made by defense attorney Ed Pulaski on the Officer Tatum show representing Jax and Warren, all the blah, 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 is connected with the tragic death of Nolan Wills are legally aggressive and theoretical, but they do not cross the line into unethical behavior under the standard legal rules. While the tone is highly adversarial and dramatic for a public podcast, lawyers are permitted to aggressively defend their clients in public, warn potential adversaries of the financial consequences of filing meritless lawsuits, and state absolute confidence in their evidence. Why this statement stays within ethical limits, warning of financial consequences, public relations and media defense, and hyperbole and posturing. Phrases like "you're going to get annihilated" or comparing the case to a poker game is considered rhetorical hyperbole, while unprofessional or distasteful to some. Rules of professional conduct do not ban zealous posturing or confidence in public forums, provided the the attorney is not intentionally lying about known facts. Huh. So he might have to focus on this if he lying about known facts part, because I do believe he know that those boys are lying. Where the ethical line would actually be crossed, the attorney's statement would only become an ethical issue if the evidence is fabricated, which it is. If the attorney knowingly lied about actual possessing exonerating evidence, it would violate rules prohibiting dishonesty and misrepresentation to the public. You make this bigger. Extortion or criminal threats. If the attorney had threatened to report a potential plaintiff to the police for unrelated crimes or threatened them with physical harm to stop a lawsuit, that would constitute illegal coercion and extortion. Frivolous countersuits. If the attorney follows through with filing countersuit lawsuits that he knows have zero legal basis just to financially destroy the other side, that would violate rules against bringing frivolous claims. So he still has some stuff in there. So he's not going to fucking sue nobody, because again, he can't, because people ain't saying shit that they not stating no facts, nothing that's fact or whatever. We're stating our opinions on what we see about a public case. Yes, Miss Sharp, part fucking 3. But tomorrow, I think either we come with part 3, it's probably going to be shorter than part 2 even. Then we can go over this interview that he had with Como. This piece, it's only like 10 minutes that he had with Chris Como. And we can talk about that. He just got off alive, it looks like. Nolan Wells' mom refused to hand over Nolan's phone to the police. Again, if y'all ain't been trying to get that fucking phone, what y'all wanting for now? Did y'all get them boys' phones? And I thought the DA and them was supposed to be meeting up so that they can go through the phone together. And what is this? Ben Crump case just exploded in Nolan Wells update. This is the one I was talking about. Oh, it's more than 10 minutes. It's 21 minutes. So we'll go over this tomorrow if the part 2 is not posted. If part 3 is not posted, we'll go through this here tomorrow, because I know he's telling some lies in this one too, and we'll catch him. Like, just looking at him, he looked like he lying. And Chris Como them, Harvey them, they all look in distress. You can tell they don't give a fuck about nothing. As long as they got their fucking money, they look like they just out of the loop. So we'll go through it tomorrow. And y'all let me know. Put y'all thoughts down in the comment section. We'll talk about some stuff tomorrow and see what's going on. Please, please, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Thank you to all the new people that subscribe. We got like 10-something subscribers from last night, or over a little bit over 10. So go ahead, keep subscribing. We have to share this information, get this shit out, because these people are full of it and we don't want to let them get away with this. Again, if they don't get any legal charges, at least we can put the information out to where they're going to have to know every day that everybody know what's going on and what's the probability of what happened for real, for real. Okay. So in the meantime, in between time, thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all mañana. Bye. Thank you for the super chat.
Welcome to THEYRE, come ride with me. Hot tea, real talk, yeah, that's the key. So tune in. Let's talk about it.